I try. All I've ever wanted was a big back. It's been my dream, and I almost gave up on it. But everything changed once I stumbled upon a video.
Did you know?
You are what you eat? Let me explain.
You are what you eat.
The back is one of the most important parts of your physique, known for giving you that Dorito-like look and a snatched waist. And today we'll be diving in on how to build the best back simply and effectively so you can save on time and do your workouts efficiently. I've personally been using these back workouts for over 4 years and have built a pretty decent back. So don't worry, this information is solid and I got you covered. Okay, so the back is comprised of a bunch of different muscles, but for the sake of this video, we're going to be generalizing it into two main muscle categories: the upper back and the lats. And really, you only need to train the upper back and lats to get this triangular shaped back. Okay, so going into a back workout, I set a goal, either a upper back focus day or a lat focus day. And the difference is just starting off with the preferred exercise. If you want to have a upper back focus day, you would want to start with an upper back focus movement. Likewise, if you want to start with a lat focus day, you would start with a lat focus movement. But for the sake of this video, we are going to be doing a lat focus day because that's what I usually do. And the exercise I start off with is the lat pull down. It's basically a seated pull-up, but it has a lot more advantages. You can easily progressive overload. It's beginner friendly because a lot of people can't do pull-ups. And the two main things are being able to drop set and adjust the intensity, which unless you're really good at pull-ups and can do weighted pull-ups, that's something you can't do on a regular pull-up. So that's why I personally love lat pull down. It's just so easy, so convenient, and yeah, I mean, no hate to pull-ups, by the way. I love pull-ups too. I always incorporate them, but lat pull down, it's just gonna have to take the crown. Just a warning, don't get too strong or it's gonna be really hard to get the weight down. Okay, so let's dive into the proper form. You wanna sit on the machine with your knees securely fastened underneath the pads. You wanna grasp the bar with a wide grip, hands more than shoulder width apart. You wanna lean back slightly, chest up, back straight, and pull the bar down to your lower chest with your elbows back and down. You really wanna engage your back muscles. Try not to use your arm muscles at all. How I like to think about it is I imagine that my forearm and my hand are just hooks that are attached to my elbow and I'm just hooking it down, you know? You wanna pause the bar briefly when you're at your lower chest or near your lower chest and then go up slowly, slow and controlled. This really helps you feel that mind muscle connection with your lats, and usually for most exercises, slow and controlled is better anyways. Okay, so I usually start my lat workout with 3 warm-up sets, and you can go a little heavier on these warm-up sets than you'd usually do just because we do want a more of a mind muscle connection, just because the back is very mind muscle connection based. After my warm-ups, I like to go into my working set. 3 working sets, all go to failure and pass failure with partials and assisted reps if you have a partner for about 6 to 10 reps each, with a 2 to 3 minute interval of rest, going down weight accordingly. And just one thing I like to do at my last set is to drop set 3 times, each drop set going to failure and doing the partials, making sure that your back is absolutely fried after your lat pull downs. And although I train to failure every set, this doesn't mean you have to. I mean, I know definitely a lot of people who really hate training to failure and rather not go to the gym if they have to train failure. So if that's you, no worries. I would just add a couple more sets. I really only train to failure just because I enjoy it a little more like that, and it's just helps me save time so I don't have to do more sets, and it's just really works for my muscles. Okay, now moving on to upper back, we are gonna have a chest supported T-bar row. This is my favorite upper back workout. I mean, it's great. It gives you more range of motion than a lot of other upper back movements does. It's really good for your lower back, especially since you're chest supported, unlike the barbell bent over row where your lower back has a lot of pressure on it, and it's just really easy to progressive overload. You just put like another plate on it and boom, you're set. So yeah, for those reasons, I really love the T-bar row, and hopefully you do too. The form for it is also pretty simple. You want to have your chest on the pad, you want to have the handles in a pronated grip, and you want to pull to your chest, focusing on moving your elbows rather than your arms. Again, your forearms and hand should just feel like a hook more for your elbows. When going back down, you do want to be slow and controlled just like any other movement, but you can actually retract your like scapula, like just so you get enough range of motion, and you can really feel your back a little more if you do this. Similar to the lat pull down, we are gonna have 2 warm-up sets. We are already kind of warm from the lat pull down, so we don't have to do 3, but we still want to warm up to avoid any chances of injury and just get our blood pumping, getting that mind muscle connection. My working set includes 3 sets of 6 to 10 reps. Again, going all of them to failure, assisted, partials, whatever you can do. Just make sure that your back is fried. And just like the lat pull downs, for the last set, I'll do 3 drop sets, going assisted and partials for all of them, just making sure I destroy my upper back. And if you're not a fan of T-bar rows, just like how I was in the past, some great alternatives would be a barbell bent over row or a chest supported dumbbell row, as they're kind of like the T-bar row, but they're different, you know? I personally stick to T-bar row, but you do you. Okay, transitioning to another lat movement, we have the single arm cable row. And this is actually my favorite lat workout just because of how isolating it is and how nice the mind muscle connection is. Like when I'm performing the single arm cable row, my lat feels like a ball that's just contracting and like growing the muscle. It's really weird, but I really like it. And also because it's on a cable machine, the resistance profile is a lot better than something like a dumbbell. So you know it's good. The form for a single arm cable row is pretty simple. Again, you know, it's not that bad. You want to attach a single handle to a low pulley cable machine. You want to have your feet planted on the feet pads, and you want to have your knees slightly bent. You want to have your back straight and slightly forward, and hold the handle in a neutral or supinated grip. The supinated grip hits the lower lats a little more in my opinion, but you know, pull the handle towards your lower lat and drive that elbow back. And you want to keep that elbow really close to your body just so you feel the lat engagement. Squeeze your lat at the end of the movement and just focus on that mind muscle connection. Sometimes I just close my eyes during my set just so I feel it a little more. Slowly return to the starting position in a stretched manner just so you can feel the stretch of the lat and really feel the muscle. For the single arm cable row, I would actually recommend doing a lighter weight. You have to lower your ego on this exercise. It's really all about mind muscle connection, so it doesn't really matter how low the weight goes as long as you're like getting some resistance. I also perform 3 sets on this exercise, and the rep range is around 8 to 14 reps, going to failure on each of them, again with partials and assisted reps. 2 to 3 minutes in between each set or a rest period. Okay, we are on our last workout, focusing on the upper back, and the workout we're doing for this is the mid back cable row. It's a very excellent exercise to finish off your back, especially when you're already getting exhausted. So yeah, also it's super convenient just because you just finished the single arm row and you're at the same machine. You just have to add another attachment or another handle, so just really convenient. So why do I prefer the mid back cable row? First, you can really easily control the weight. It has less stress on your lower back, and it's very easy to deload or progressive overload with this exercise. The range of motion is also amazing, so you know, solid. The form for the mid cable row is similar to the single arm cable row in the fact that you want to put your feet on the feet pads, bend your knees, keep your back straight, and bend over slightly. You want to pull the handle to your lower chest and really think about it as a reverse bench press, squeezing your shoulder blades together like you have a pencil in your back. Return the weight slowly, retracting your shoulders so you get that stretch, and just remember to be slow and controlled. And just a quick note, definitely let your body naturally swift back and forth, and this goes along with every back movement I've mentioned. You want to let your body be natural but also strict on the form, but not too strict. I don't know if that makes sense, but you definitely want to have a little leniency in your form so you can really feel the muscle, you know, just going back and forth. So I incorporate this in my workout by doing 3 sets of 8 to 14 reps, going to failure, past failure, and all that stuff. And just like the lat pull down and all the other workouts we've been doing, for the last set we want to do drop sets and really go to failure. This is your last workout. You really want to drain everything you have out of your back. And again, we're going to be having 2 to 3 minute intervals of rest between each set. Okay, and that is the end of my back workout. But just in case you didn't find some of these exercises appealing, here's a list of great lat movements and here's a list of great upper back movements that you can choose from. Just make sure you're alternating between them, upper back and lats. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching, and also let me know if you want me to continue this simple series. The views on the other simple ones were kind of low, so I just discarded them, but I saw a lot of you guys wanted me to come back with a simple series, so here I am. So yeah, if you do want more of the simple series, just let me know in the comments. And yeah, have a great day guys. I'll see you guys later. Bye.